Hey YouTube, it's Bugout, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 most overlooked pocket knives, and this is going to be the non-budget friendly version. Stay tuned. Hey YouTube, it's Bugout, and in this video I'm going to be talking about 5 of the most overlooked or underrated knives on the market. And if you guys have any questions or you want to find out more information, be sure to check out the links. I'll be linking all of these knives where you can find them on Amazon in the description box down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. By the way, these knives are going to be priced between $100, which that's the knife that you see in front of you, as well as the next one, to $150-ish to $200. But if you are looking for knives that aren't really investing knives, they're more budget-friendly knives, be sure to check out my video on the top 5 budget-friendly knives in the description box down below. I made both of these videos at the same time, both the budget-friendly and the video that you're watching right now, so that you guys have more options. But yeah, the knife here is known as the Klecker Cordovan Light. There is a full-size Cordovan as well, in case this one is just too small for y'all. Although I wear between medium and large size gloves, so the blade, handle, I should say, the handle is plenty big enough for me, and it doesn't take up a lot of pocket space. This knife, like I said, is around $100. The back lock design is integrated into the handle itself, and there's actually a patent from Glenn Klecker, the mastermind behind Klecker knives, on the patent on the backlock design there. I really like the just the look of the handle. You got G10 inserts in here. The blade steel is something known as 12C27. Awesome little knife. It finds its way into my pocket quite frequently, more than I thought it would. You guys can check out the review that I've done on that knife if you want. I'll leave that in the description box below. Next knife is from Benchmade. This one is a little over $100, and this is known as the Presidio Ultra. This knife's been around for a little while, but because the Griptilian is the flagship for Benchmade, a lot of the other knives seem to not get a lot of press. But this knife, honestly, and I have a Benchmade, I have a full-size Benchmade Griptilian. This one I believe is better. And I know that sounds blasphemous, but for those of y'all who are like me, you just don't like the feel, the plasticky handles of the Griptilian, that's where the Presidio really shines. And not to mention the texture on this handle. Whenever it's closed, whenever it's in your pocket, hopefully it's closed whenever you put it in your pocket, right? But whenever you're grabbing it with your thumb, pulling it out of your pocket, it gets this, pseudo-aggressive grip on the handle, and you're able to pull it out of the pocket with ease, even if you wear uniform like I do. I'm in active duty Air Force, and there's also that the texture kind of goes up. Here's a little diamond pattern, and over here near where the blade is, if you're going to use this as a work knife and kind of not bear down on it, but just kind of choke up on the blade, you get real good grip right here on the thumb. But yeah, also it kind of flares out here where your fingers are going to be, so if you do bear down on it, your fingers aren't going to run along the blade. By the way, this blade is razor sharp. This is 440C steel, not to be confused with 440A steel, which is very inexpensive, kind of cheap, crappy steel. This steel is quality steel, so don't be confused by that. It is also ambidextrous. It's left to right-handed carry. You simply can unscrew the pocket clip and move it over here. Pocket clip is excellent on here. Moving on to the next knife. This one is from Tops. This is known as the Mil-Spy 3.5. This pocket clip is not going to be able to be moved anywhere unless you're going to actually just remove it. But this has a liner lock. I really like the way that you activate the thumb stud. I like that smooth cutout for the finger right there, and I really like the recurve of the blade. I think it's a beautiful knife. And then this spine depression back here has some jimping on it, so you can get a good purchase, as they say, good grip. And it's these handles are also really easy to clean out and maintain. It's kind of smooth, and some of y'all, it might be too smooth for your taste. So just depending on what you're going to be using this for. But I think it's especially if you use gloves or whatnot. But I haven't had any issues with my hand slipping or anything like that, and I have used this for, you know, heavy tasks. But if y'all don't feel comfortable with having handles that are smooth, then I have some other knives for y'all to check out as well. But I think if you buy this, you'll be happy with this as well as the rest of the knives out there. Oh, by the way, the blade steel on this is something that's known as N690CO, and the CO is for cobalt, and this is around $140. Same with the next knife. The price is going to be similar. This is from Hogue. This is known as a Hogue EX01. The blade steel on this is 154 cm, and there is only a tip up and tip down carry for the pocket clip. I really like the pocket clip, by the way. And also they designed it, I mean, Hogue is known for handles, but they designed it so that there is no hot spot whenever you are going to be hard using this knife. The handle is simply perfect, and then your fingers, as shown here, are going to rest on this finger groove right here, and right here on this hand, this G10 handle. It's very comfortable. The jimping is not overly aggressive or anything like that, so you'll be able to use this without gloves, and you don't have to worry about it going to be hurting your hand or anything like that. It also does have a safety, and I'll talk about that in a second. But the way that this lock disengages is, instead of a liner lock that you have to push over and then pull down, you simply push this button right here, and your fingers don't have to be in between the sharp blade and the handle. So if you're like me, you've cut yourself by doing that before, but you know, with other lockup mechanisms. But here you don't have to worry about that. And then the safety, you can simply engage that by sliding it over, and you don't have to worry about accidentally pushing the button and disengaging it on accident. But that's the Hogue EX01. Excellent knife. The next knife is from Steel Will, and this is known as the Steel Will Gecko. And this one is going to be pricey because you can see the blade steel is D2. This is made in Italy, so that's going to run you around $200. And then this is also ambidextrous. You can switch the pocket clip over here, and because you use a back lock in order to disengage it, and you got thumb studs on both sides. But if y'all like a little bit more of an aggressive jimping, this would be a good knife for y'all, because I mean, it definitely grabs your skin whenever you're using it. And then jimping right here on the back lock. This knife is great for bringing outdoors as well. I was carrying this with me on my last camping trip. With the micarta handles, whenever it gets wet, it doesn't become slippery, unlike other handle materials out there. Like I said, this is the Steel Will Gecko. If you guys have any questions on any of these knives, you can let me know in the comment section down below, or check out the description box, and you can check out those links and where to buy these and find out more information. Anyways, y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless.
Hey YouTube, this is Budget Bugout, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 most overlooked pocket knives, budget edition. Stay tuned.